SaltyChillersEntertainment Sports Network. This is the final week of the preliminary matches before we go into the next stage of this tournament. And tonight's matchup is a wild card between Richnumbers and MrQuackAttack, where both are going for a win to secure their spot into the next location, into the next set. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm joined here with me with SaltLogic. But first, we'll go down to Red Renegade, where he's with our contestants.
Thank you, Hero. I start with Richnumbers. Rich, do you feel like coming in from the previous match where you had a loss against Jaeger and the match after that where you won against Salt, do you feel like that you'll be able to pull out another win against Quack?
No, after seeing the match with Quack, it can go either way, because the match that Quack had, boy, I can't speak right now. Anyways, like I was saying, the match that Quack had with Blue goes back and forth, which showed me that Quack knows what to do with that character. But no, the match we saw last week with Hero, it was interesting to see how quickly Quack got destroyed, so it shows me that he's still sort of learning what is happening, how to use his character. At the same time, with my match that I had with Salt several weeks back, destroying that Assassins, I feel comfortable that I can help take on MrQuackAttack.
So you just can't let your guard down, even though he's a newcomer.
No. He may be a newcomer, but it seems like he knows what he's doing.
Okay. Quack, do you feel like that you can take what you've learned from the previous two matches and incorporate into this to pull out a win?
Yes, I think I can learn from my mistakes and get better and just improve all in general.
Fair enough. We now go back to Hero for the match.
Alright, thank you, Red Renegade. SaltLogic, what do you think of this matchup and on this map?
Well, the only thing I have to say is it looks like they're going to be dancing around some traps. Knowing how she plays, there's definitely going to be some moving around.
So we're going to start
And with
off,
this map, who knows with the elevations?
who knows, because that we have seen that play advantage in favor of other players, especially as they dodge the HP attack. And Quack is already down. Wow. That was a quick...
That happened so fast, I blinked and I missed.
Yeah. Rich just laid down those traps and Quack just fell right into that. But part of that is Quack is unfamiliar with what Y'shtola can do and all her abilities. But as we stated, Y'shtola is one marksman you don't want to mess with, because he is not afraid to use that Fluid Aurora to hold you in place and to land off those HP attacks just to whittle him down and force him to think of something new. Because as we see, he's back up to his normal tricks of laying down traps and just launching attacks, and wow, we're not even a full minute into this match and he is down twice already. What is Quack's going to do to counter this?
Well, I mean, the thing with Holy is it does have a magnetism pull, so if you're close enough, it will pull you in. I think that's one thing that Mr. Quack here was unaware of, or was just not sure.
And that has played a factor into both of the things. I mean, the last one he got pulled in, but as stated, he has to find a way to keep pressure going and know how to land those combos, so that way he can force himself into a location where he can win. But he has to be careful of those traps, because he's going to get hurt by them bad, as we saw at the start. And I think this may be
if he gets this off, and he is
alive.
alive.
He is only down to 36 health. What is his game plan? Because any HP is it for him. There is no safe spot. There's nothing he can do. And luckily,
he has to flawless this if he wants that victory. And it doesn't look...
Oh, he's good on the dodging.
For Mr.
Oh.
Gotta love how that thing works.
Rich is not afraid to pull back on those punches. Quack just wow. An 1808 for Rich Numbers and a 209 for Mr. Quack Attack. We'll go ahead and take it down to Red Renegade as he talks to them.
Okay, I'm currently joined here by Rich Numbers. Rich, just using those traps flawlessly, just with that first trap. Oh, man, that was wonderful. You got your second win, and everything just went smooth. Do you think that there's anything that Quack could have done differently?
Well, I know with me, I was watching, it almost became too easy for me to read. It was something that I saw I was able to start predicting his movement patterns, and with that I was able to hit him with my moves that could stop him from moving, which then allowed me to quickly close that gap and use my HP attack. Which then he couldn't escape since he couldn't move.
Mm-hmm. And now go over to Quack. Oh. Quack, do you feel like that, even though you didn't win this, that you tried your damn hardest, but do you feel like that you could have done better in some aspects?
Yes. I could have done literally everything better. And I mean everything.
Well, that's fair enough, because you're still a newcomer on the scene.
Cause I still suck.
Okay, we'll go back to here.
Thank you, Renegade. So, do you have any thoughts or any advice that we can possibly give that we can possibly give Quack to help him out as he progresses forward in this tournament?
Well, aside from not being predictable to a marksman, that what leads a lot of characters to a downfall when fighting one. Especially when it comes to Ishitola, where half of her stuff are close range defenses. Being predictable will harm you.
I would also give the advice of being able to take the time and learn and do a little research, because nothing ever hurts on doing a little bit of research on your characters that you want to play as in order to become better with them, and just spending more time in various activities to learn how that character flows. But as we've seen throughout this tournament, that anything is possible, from quick matches to close calls on all players. And so as we move forward in the tournament, we have in the top tier, we have Hunter X Yeager 626 with me, Hero Darkness, and Rich Numbers. And in the other bracket, we have Salt Logic, Blue Spec, and MrQuackAttack47. And we'll discuss next week of how this will work and how players can advance on to the championship. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This has been a SaltyChillersEntertainment Sports Network, and we're signing off.
God, for the ones that we shelter.